Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Jazzy Jeff's Trading Cards Review. And as you can tell, I should have done this from the beginning. Drank out of my, this is my, Homer Simpson All-American Dad 1990 mug. I actually have some stuff in here. Don't want it to spill. Also 1990. Crazy. I actually do have one piece of merchandise, I believe, from 1989. I believe it's a pin that my girlfriend bought for me. But I gotta dig it out. I know it's somewhere. So, it's on my bag, but that'll be for another video at another time. Woo! So here we go. Another set of trading cards. Of course, they're from 1990. These are Topps The Simpsons 8 Fabulous Cards, one lousy sticker. The same as last time. The same drill. Once again, thank you so much to Sweetie Girl Designs / Sweetie Girl Stash. Lots of great stuff. You can find out more about her toys and collectibles at sweetiegirldesigns.etsy.com. So check her out. So moving on, as always, here it is. Fresh cards, fresh opening. Gotta love that smell. Those 50-year-old cards. Ooh, 60-year-old cards. Amazing. So as always, there is that. And we are starting up with Bart on the chalkboard. That's fucking awesome. And this one says, I will not do anything bad ever again. And this is 1990. And the show is now almost in its 30th season. It's like 28, I think, this season. 27 or 28. And he's still doing naughty stuff. Or bad stuff. So, this is obviously a ruse. Here we have Maggie Simpson doing her famous... So that is really cards. That's like, I guess, a specialty card. Oh, I just realized I'm a goofball. So this is the sticker. So on the back you have the Bart card, and then on the front you have the sticker. So, unfortunately, the thing I've noticed about a lot of these cards, or stickers for that matter, is that they're not really sticking anymore because they're really old. 1990 compared to today, that would be 10, that would be 20, that would be almost around 26 years old. So, obviously, it may or may not hold. So, I don't know if I'm going to ever peel them. I might just try and maybe frame them or something like that. Get some nice holders for them. So, and then here we go. Here come the 8 lousy cards. One last time to the breakfast table is a wimp, man. So, there you have the Simpsons trio of children running, and it is obviously sunrise outside. It's actually a really cool picture. I like that a lot. Same thing once again. We got the playing card with the TV framed in it. And I like how they put like the number of the card up here in the left-hand corner. That's kind of different because a lot of times the number is usually on the back of the card and there's like information about it. But the Simpsons really kind of took advantage of this whole, like I said, giant puzzle picture thing. And I kind of like that. I think it's neat. It's tough if you're not able to come across all the cards. But in situations like this, if I know a lot of people or have a lot of friends that are giving these cards away or are selling these cards or that sort of thing, then it's not too bad because you have a really good chance that you can obviously collect them all and finish the puzzle. So it's definitely a really cool idea that a lot of cards have done. So I definitely can get behind that. Here we have Lisa saying, it's amazing how much beauty and intelligence can fit into such a petite frame. So there's that. Some really funny stuff there. And here on the back, we have Marge's Mind Benders. So we have, why did Bart cut the head off of Jebediah Springfield? Was it A, for revenge, B, for honor, C, because he wanted to be popular, or D, for art's sake? Obviously, in that episode, once again, I'm almost certain that's a season 1 episode. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's season 1. He does it to be popular, to fit in. He sort of gets double dared to pull a giant prank on the town, and that's the one that he chose. And that is another really good episode. That is season 1, because that's the one that introduces almost the entire town. So it's really good. So I totally recommend to check it out. Check out all of season 1. I mean, honestly, I have it right here. I don't know if my big shoulders or arms are covering it. But I really recommend season 1. And I'll go more into that later in the videos. But it's just, for me, probably the best and most pure Mac Groening. You know, if you were a big fan of Mac Groening's animation in the 90s, or I mean 80s, and if you read any of his books like Life in Hell or School is Hell, you'll really pick up on that in season 1. Then from there, it did start to change, but a lot of that had to do with the fact that they got other writers and stuff involved. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't think the show teetered at all. It's just, that one just really stands out for me. I mean, the early seasons in general just really stand out for me. I remember season 2 having a lot of really good classic episodes, season 3. But the show did start to change and sort of become its own little monster, and there was a lot of recurring jokes that became funnier as the series went on, recurring characters that became better and more memorable as the series went on. And it's one of those shows that really transcends the time for me, because I don't really always like a lot of new stuff, and it's really hard for me to get into the new versions of stuff that I liked as a child, because a lot of things are being remade, or sequels are coming out, or they're revamping shows and spitting them back out again now. And it's tough for me to get back into those shows, or to watch the sequels or pseudo-sequels, because they don't feel genuine. But something about The Simpsons has always stayed fairly genuine, episode to episode, season to season, year to year, decade to decade. And that's not something that I can really say about anything else that I like, because just about everything else that I've liked has changed drastically or dramatically, and I don't have the same passion or care for it that I once did. But it does make me collect more of the old stuff. So anyway, sorry about that little rant there. Let's get back on track here. It's Simpsons time, baby. So here we have Maggie once again doing her famous little suckle. And on the back here, this is something different. Here is what your completed yellow border picture will look like. Collect all 40 cards of picture A. That's awesome. So there, now, because I've talked about this before in other trading card videos, there is the official picture that you would be looking at if you complete your puzzle. But you got to get all 40 cards. So that's what I mean. It's a tough feat, you know. It's really tough. I'm sure it was tough even back in the day. Uh-oh, here we go. First repeat. Which of you ate my donut? So, which that's bound to happen, obviously. Oh, here we go. There's Marge trapped in the body of a female. Got another repeat there. Same thing's on the back. And got another repeat here. Bart in the dark with one of Marge's mind benders. But these are always fun. It's always great to have extras, because you can do a lot of fun stuff with them. Give them to friends, trade friends. Maybe one other person that might still be trading cards from the 80s or 90s, if anybody's still alive or still doing it. Anyway, here we go. Oh, this is also a repeat. There's Lisa complaining about homework, with Lisa's lowdown on the back. And finally, we're ending with yet another repeat. There it is. Lisa's lowdown is also on the back of this. But this is the one where Marge and Homer are basically saying, let's run away from home. Well, that's it. like I said before, I don't want to keep these videos too long. So, thank you for watching. This has obviously been part 2 of 4. Keep in mind, there's 2 more videos to come of me sitting here, drinking out of a Simpsons mug, and opening up Simpsons trading cards on this lovely day. So stay tuned, and thanks a bunch.